It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers, sure-handed tight end. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Panthers and the Jags, under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here. As it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers.
They just got the same damn team. Just there.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again. They try to throw and slow it down, but this one is incomplete.
Look at this Carolina defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of the... It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So
This pussy ass ran from it. I was gonna return that shit. It was a smart play. It was already inbound. I was about to get that shit. Disgusting.
To this point in the season, still 2 months to go. If he keeps going to the place he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January.
Josh Allen, Fosse Olakun, Eddie, and Trey Walker. What the absolute fuck?
That's caught by Mingo right side. And this pass was 30. Going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Off the play fake, Young. He's got him in. Complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 33 yards this time.
Not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First and 10, Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
3rd and short yardage, Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Here we go now on 1st and goal. of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Lawrence. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Jordan Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught on the left side by Cook. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. Rush comes and they block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
There are plenty of ways for a special teams coach to get excited. And when you block a punt into the end zone and recover for a score, yeah, he's going to be jumping up and down a big way.
And as a punter, you know that clock is ticking. He just didn't get it off in time. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Jaguars.
If that's the ability, yeah, it's about to be another massacre.
Open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager.
That's for 6.
Places down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars.
The fucking... The momentum bar said I concede the primary receiver. There was no primary receiver on that play. That's why I kept doing the fucking play art. Meaning that it was going to be a run, so I ran commit. And then it so happened to be a fly. That shit was no pass at no point in the game.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They go play action. Young. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jaguars back with it on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. And it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On third down, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And down he goes.
Dang, fucked my head up.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to... Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with ETN. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Panthers' 37-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Still going. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Panthers set to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting, as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Young to throw it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Morrow. And some room to run now. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards.
And as you saw right there, this has got a pretty good speed for him.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Young now. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And they are able to add on to their advantage in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. The Panther rush too strong. They'll get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
They audibled at the last fucking second, bro. Swear to God. That was a fucking run, and then they audibled to that shit at the last second. Mad nasty as hell.
You can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he backs it away.
No.
Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Gotta find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Light blue. Black ultra. Go red. Steel black. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, Young. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Young. Throw left side complete. That's Morrow. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Young off the play fake. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Blue stripes. 6. Mega. Ready.
Young with it. 3rd and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Logan Cook now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Fielded just inside the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
That's a roughing, that's an unnecessary roughness call for sure. I was definitely out of bounds.
That went nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Black. Red. Yellow. Red.
Here is Young. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Morrow. Touchdown, Panthers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this 1st half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
I could dead-ass run tutorials on this shit.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jaguars off.
I just need like the better editing equipment.
Charles, we'll see
No
what
cap.
they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why.
No. Jordan Davis.
One practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Lawrence, he'll drop that underneath to ETN. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They go play action now. Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. They were scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And this will be taken at the 13.
Cap. I guarantee he doesn't have 98 speed.
And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll be taken down at the 18. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Young. And that one will fall incomplete.
Oh, that was their superstar cornerback that I just tried that on. My fault.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Smash, red. Fury, yellow. Claws, red. Green, jack.
Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
To Dylan Thomas, apparently.
They ran a race and my rookie won. I should have passed to my rookie instead of Stark, but Stark been the odd man out on this historic run by Bryce Young.
This is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Lawrence. That throw right side here going to be incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. This is intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be
an absolute duck.
First half. So we've come to message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Set.
Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Off the play fake, Young. time. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Young throwing complete there to Mingo. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap, and again to ETN. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure.
The disrespect, bro, on that whole play. That shit was disrespectful. This nigga Burns pushed him on his ass, sacked him. Kelvin Phillips came through with a half sack. I hate when defense come up and do that shit and just take away from a great play. But that's a half sack now for Brian Burns. And then helped his bitch ass up. That's hilarious. That was funny.
They got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run.
And that's why defensive coaches preach.
I swear to God, if he would have got the 1st down off that shit, I was pissed.
More than one guy to get that big man down.
And they did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made. 22.
I don't get how my corner with 94 speed loses to a tight end. I don't get that, but
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Open man right side is Ingram.
F finna piss me off. I seen that coming though.
Away to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Etienne. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time with Etienne. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is down to 24.
Jaguars 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The chart goes in motion left.
Ready?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
I don't need any more linemen hurt, bro. Come on now. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Nate Jensen, not bad, but this is what we're gonna do instead.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ready, ready.
This cover 3, ain't it?
Now Young gonna move him around.
Red, cycle. Yellow, go. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Morrow. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Blue. Blue striker. 6. Mega. Blaster. 6.
Now a second down throw for Young. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down throw for Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Ultra. Ultra. Strike. Strike. Set. Go.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I fucking hate when you clearly doing a run and Madden fucking force you to do a move inside. I didn't do not a nan juke move. Trying to fuck with that juke back into the defense.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hut, hut.
Young to throw it this time. That is caught.
Can't believe he caught it, but 99 catching, 99 catching traffic.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. On play action, Young. And Sharp calls it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Young to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
White. Black shot. Light blue.
First down, Young. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Ready.
To throw is Young. To throw again. He finds his man. Complete. It's Morrow. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now Lawrence on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Following the interception, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing, Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And that one will go down in the books as just a 1-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.